What's going on, people? How everybody doing? This is Bubba, aka Brandon. Brazil, bring Bubba back. Bring me back, Brazil. And man, I want to talk to y'all about just how the cost of living here in America is just like, it's crazy. I mean, it's to the fact that, like, you cannot, I mean, communities are important, and with the cost of living, I mean, I don't think it's a way to really bring back communities here. I think I really believe that. I really believe that. I mean, I remember. Well, I don't remember, but I know there was a time, especially during my parents' time, where, you know, when growing up, you know, they was able to, you know, get the things they need, get to, you know, talk to certain people for like they needed help with anything, you know, there it was a community there. It was a local store they can go to that was within walking distance. You know, it was everything within walking distance. You know, it was a school was in walking distance. The barbershop was in walking distance. Of course, the church was in walking distance. But nowadays, since, you know, society's become more, you know, urbanized, it's a lot of cities just popping up everywhere now. And in addition to the big cities, mega cities that we already have. You know, for me, I'm in Atlanta, so there's like little small towns, you know, that's turned into big cities now, you know, over the years, because of, you know, just the urbanization of everything, because of all the zoning laws that's, you know, allow or not allowing in the suburbs for, you know, like just like stores, walkable places that you can go to, you know. But I know it's like a little rant, but, you know, it's just no sense of community here, you know. It's like you really have to go out your way nowadays just to find some type of communities, just to find a group of people, individuals that, you know, have similar interests, you know, and like similar values, you know what I'm saying? And that we can all like share these ideas at a particular place, you know what I'm saying? And also, you know, hey, the cost of living, I mean, yo, you can look at dating too, man. You can look at dating too. Think about it, man. I mean, if you can't afford certain things, you know, like a car, or, you know, or just time to really find I know back in the 50s and 60s, you know, where they had like the malt shops. I don't know if y'all remember, but I know like in the 50s and 60s, you know, they had places like you know, like Sonic's, you know, the hamburger spot, where they had like the drive-in. It was like a spot you can roll up to. It was like a hangout spot, you know what I'm saying, that served, you know, maybe like fast food or something like that. I don't know y'all seen Saved by the Bell, but it was always this I think it was like this, I don't think it was a cafeteria, but it was like a place after school that they went to, like a little restaurant everybody just hung out at, you know. Shows like Family Matter, where what's the place, what's the aunt Rachel, her place, like she had like a restaurant that she worked at. Everybody will hang out there, you know, all the teens will hang out there, you know. It seems like nowadays there's no places like that now, you know. And I think everything is just, it's just, I don't know, I can't really describe it, but it's no places like that for you can really be social, you know what I'm saying. I think the lack of community here, man, you know what I'm saying, the lack of it here, there's a lack of that here, man. And I'm talking about like just here in America, man. It's just like why do you have to go 50 miles just to find a place like that? I mean, I don't understand that. I don't know, but yeah, like why do you have to go 20, 30 miles? You know, even to go into a church now. I remember, you know, church, you go walk up the block, just one block, you go to a church, you know. But now it's like you have to drive, seem like on the other side of town now just to go to a church, you know. And I'm just saying, you know, it's like it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just being in the suburbs now. That's the reason why it's like it's such a disconnect, man. And it seems like it's just getting worse and worse, you know. It's just getting worse. But I think, I don't know, I don't know, but it just seems like it's just getting more difficult. You know, nothing's easy. Of course, you got to put a little effort in, but it seems like these days, nowadays, it's extremely difficult, man. Just to find like a local barbershop just to hang out, you know, and just you know what I mean, just, man, you know, just build, you know what I mean, find some kind of community building, man, you know, a pool hall, a billiards table, you know, just, I mean, you have rec centers, but man, rec centers, man, they turn into clubs, man, just like with gyms, man. It's like, you know, everybody is not really engaged with each other like that, you know. It's kind of like everybody either just staring on the phone, staring in the mirror with the phone, you know, just trying to impress people on whatever social media platform it is, you know. Yeah, man, it's really crazy right now, man. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, I don't know, tell me what y'all think. But it just seems like with just things just getting more expensive, people just becoming less, you know, they don't go out like that, I guess. It's understandably so. It's just expensive to go out. You know what I'm saying? I think it's by design right now. They're just keeping everybody, whoever you want to call day. You know, I digress on that. But I think it's just a way just to keep everybody isolated. Because I think it's really profitable to keep people isolated like this. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. But tell me what y'all think, man. And that's one of the reasons I really like miss Brazil. It's just the fact that there's still a sense of community there. You know, I know every Sunday when I was with my ex, you know, I would go, you know, her spot where she lived at was only just a couple of blocks from where her mother stayed at, and only a few more blocks from where her grandmother stayed. You know, and I know every Sunday we would get together at her mother's house, and we'll watch. First thing we'll do, you know, the soccer match will come on. You know, Flamengo. Shout out to my Flamengo fans out there for Flamengo. But we would watch the soccer match, the Flamengo match, every Sunday. We would get together. Then we would have churrasco, which is a barbecue. It's every Sunday. Then we would play. You know, we'll have, you know, the beer. You know, drinking beer and, you know, listening to Pagoji. And it just seemed like, even though I can't really communicate with them, you know, I try to do the best I can with the Portuguese I did know, but it was that bonding that we had together despite the language barriers. You know, I still had a good time with her and her family, man. That sense of community was there. It seemed like the whole neighborhood came to her mother's house, man. That's on every Sunday, just to do that, you know. And I think that's what's really missing here, man. I mean, only time we do stuff like that is like either on a holiday or maybe, you know, well, that's basically it. Like on a holiday or like on somebody's birthday. You know what I'm saying? But there, man, they did it. It was every Sunday. I want to say it's almost every day, but really every Sunday, man. But yeah, that's how it was there, man. It just seems like, you know, the community was there, man. It was like, you know, the social networks were there, man. You know, I know at some parties, you know, you can meet, you know, men, women. You know what I'm saying? It was like the connections were there, man. The relationships, you could build relationships there, man. Here, it's the total opposite, man. It's like you have to spend a significant amount of money just to go out to do something. You know what I'm saying? Or you have to spend a significant amount of money or waste time like on an app or something just to meet people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I think it's like it's commoditized, it's profitized. I don't know. I know it's the fact that it's just no sense of community here, man. It's just ever since, especially since, man, I say the last 10, 20 years, man. It's just, especially, hey, after 2020, it's really awful, man. It's like, what can we do, man? Just to, you know, meet people, be social out here, you know, without, you know, going to your phone, getting an app or something, man. Trying to find people, man. I mean, it's here, but it's no sense to going 20, 30 miles just to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know. But yeah, man, things are getting expensive and people are going out less. I don't know, man. I know one thing, man. I'm tired of feeling like a prisoner here, man. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like a prisoner, man. Just trying to be social, man. Just trying to, I don't know, man. I really don't know. But yo, make sure y'all put in the comments, man. Brazil, bring Bubba back. Bring me back, Brazil. I'm ready to go, man. But yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And let me know in the comments, man, just what y'all think about like America in terms of, is this losing its touch with creating true communities where you can, you know, create, you know, start relationships, find new people. You know, just let me know what y'all think. You know, but till next video, this is Bubba, and I'm out. Peace out.